President Jacob Zuma is expected to release the Fees Commission's report in the week. The Commission's report deals with the feasibility of making higher education and training free in South Africa. In a statement released by the Presidency, the President is holding final consultations with relevant ministers to implement the recommendations of the Commission. Students and universities such as UCT have demanded the President to release the report as early as possible. The Commission, chaired by Judge Arthur Heher, submitted its report in August this year. President Jacob Zuma appointed the Commission following widespread violent protests by students at universities and other higher education institutions around the country in 2015 over the rate of fees.
The President received the final report from the Commission that was appointed to investigate the feasibility of making higher education and training fee-free in South Africa. The Presidency has been working on the report since the date President Jacob Zuma received it. The Presidency is now finalizing the processing of the report, which requires, among other things, that the Presidency consult with the relevant ministers to ensure that government is ready to implement the President's decision as soon as he releases the report. The consultations with the relevant ministries is at an advanced stage. It is expected that it will be finalized during the course of next week. The President will release the report immediately thereafter.
Meanwhile, media reports suggest that the Fees Commission says that free higher education for all may not be viable. According to City Press, the report has suggested a multi-pronged approach to free education, taking into account South Africa's struggling economy. It seems that the long-awaited 748-page report instead suggests a cost-sharing model where government spends a fixed 1% GDP to subsidize universities, while students pay fees according to a fair and affordable structure. It also recommends an income-contingent loan system where students repay their debt based on their post-qualification salaries. The system would replace National Student Financial Aid Scheme. Further, it suggests that total scrapping of registration fees that fuels protests each year, and finally it recommends a free structure for TVET students with only 100% funding from the Department of Higher Education and Training, also a stipend for TVET students who generally are from poorer backgrounds.